down. What? Monster cut, truck, bally shit. Champagne spilling while we hitting every pump that my Denali hit. Outfit is 4,000 and better. The rhinestones in my Flintstone look crazy in my sweater. Paul, it's not a big fairy tale, that's my MO. Fuck bitches on the reg with no problem. Iceberg rabbits in the Fox and more. Where I cop 2 more, brought 4 for.
YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your boy RayQuan. Today is April 3rd. If you don't know what day that is, it's your boy motherfucking birthday, you feel me? I am 20 years old and I can't express much how excited I am. Now, growing up, I always wanted to hit 20. Why? I don't know, because I can't do shit in Vegas until I turn 21. But it's been a interesting 20 laps around the sun here, you feel me? So today's video is just gonna be me reflecting on my past 20 years, and this is kind of like a Grammy Award speech type shit where I'm just gonna reflect on what got me here today. And I got a lot of thank yous to go around. So if you hear your name, please stand up wherever you are, whether in your kitchen, at your computer desk, in your bedroom. Wherever you are, take a stand when you hear your name if I tell you thank you. And if I don't tell you thank you, that does not mean that I don't thank you. It's just, there's a lot of people in 20 years. So there's gonna be some people in here that it may shock you. And if it does, then salute, right? So first people I want to thank, and there's too many of you guys to go around, so I didn't thank all you guys as a whole, right? And that is my family. I don't want to say names just because my goal is to get big, and I don't want people knowing all my family's names and shit like that. So I'm just gonna say my family, you know, my sisters, my moms, my dad, my grandparents, you know, aunties, uncles, all you guys. I just want to say thank you. You guys set that foundation for me to be the person I am today, and I am an amazing person, I believe. So I wouldn't be able to be who I am without you guys instilling the things you did in me, and with you guys always being there for me. So I love you guys dearly, and I appreciate you. Now, we're gonna get to some people growing up that really, it struck a chord in me. These people are both male and female, and there's a lot of people that I have to go through, right? So, number 1 on this list would have to be, and this one's shared between 2 people. And this one's between my niggas, Chauncey and Amos. Now, if you guys know the trio, we call ourselves the Cock. Chauncey, Amos, Quan. I know what you're thinking. Pause. Yes, pause. We call ourselves the Cock. It's funny. We have fun with the shit. So yeah, we call ourselves the Cock, and these 2 are my brothers. You feel me? Growing up, I had nothing but sisters. I never had any brothers, and I didn't really connect really strongly to I didn't have any male energy besides my father until like my senior year of high school, where I met these 2 fucking knuckleheads, and I love them too dearly. Y'all my brothers. I will always love you guys, right? Next person on this list would have to be the one and only Kennedy. Now, you've been my friend, my best friend since about 6th, 7th grade, and you've always been there for me. Have there been times where we've been distant and everything due to us moving from country to country and state to state? And so, well, me mostly, but you too, and just like you having boyfriends and I'm having girlfriends, we've always distanced ourselves a little bit, but we always come back when we need each other. So I always appreciate you always being there for me, and you're one of those people that I don't know where I'd be if I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you a lot. I love you, and I hope you're having a great day if you do see this video. So next person on this list is somebody that probably nobody has nothing. I don't want to put the story out, but I'll say, man, you saved my life, and still to this day, I can never repay you for what you did that day. And I don't have to say, when I say your name, you'll know, and that is my man Isaac Everett. Now, you'll never see this video, I'm sure, but I hope you remember that day, and you may not, but that day meant everything to me, and I don't know if I'd be here right now if that day didn't occur. You feel me? So I really appreciate you for that. That means a lot what you did that day, and once again, I could never repay you for that. Next person on the list would have to be, and this is definitely one that it's never really been spoken about, really. I haven't really spoke to anybody about it. But this is somebody that when I look at them, I always look at them for inspiration. And me and him was never close in high school or anything like that. But there's this guy named Leandrew, right? And I went to school with him for like 2 years. And I didn't really know him too well as a person. We played on the same basketball team for a year, but I was a sophomore. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, my nigga, I was a bench warmer. And yeah, of course, he was a star player, but I was always, he was always an inspiration to me. And even now, like, sometimes I look at him like, the nigga's in fucking shape. So I'm like, God damn, I gotta get my fat ass in the gym and get my shit together. You feel me? When I look at that nigga, pause. Like, pause. But he's an inspiration to me. You feel me? And it's great to see somebody come from, like, I'm not one of those people that hate on somebody that comes from, like, the same environment or the same, like, background and makes it further than you or something like that. I look at that and I admire that. We went to the same high school for 2 years, for crying out loud. And, like, look where he is today. Salute to you, brother. You probably never see this video either, right? So another salute to you. Another person I want to thank, and this is a group of people. And this is not petty, I promise, but I just want to thank all of the women I've dealt with in the past for giving me the opportunity to learn myself more, and also giving me your time at the moment and just teaching me some things. I learned a lot from all of you guys in the past, and those lessons were very, very valuable. Now, I'm not saying that you guys are trash or anything like that, but some things just aren't meant to work out, and mostly it was my fault. Sometimes it was you guys' fault. That's not what this is about. This is about me thanking you guys because you guys made me who I am today, and I'm a phenomenal person. Now, the last person on this list, well, no, there's a couple more. So I'm gonna keep going for a second. So Savannah J. I'm not gonna say your last name, but you two, you were there for me in one of my darkest times. And what I got to say is, thank you so much. Have you ghosted me in the past couple of months because your little boyfriend? Absolutely, but that's fine. I get it. That's how life works. I'm not gonna take that shit personal. So it is what it is. And I have so many people I'd like to thank, so I'm gonna cut this short. If you feel like you were shorted, oh wait a minute, I cannot short this person. Now, I talked about the cock earlier, right? Now there's this other person that we've added to the cock, my homie Nasir. He's younger than us. He just graduated from high school, so he's a couple years younger than us, but he's like a little brother to us, and we always look out for him. And that man is one of the dopest people you'll ever meet, and that's my Griselda buddy. Like, I put him on Griselda, and dead ass, like, that's one thing that we bond over that I don't really have that bond with anybody else. Is we bond over fucking Griselda. Every time Benny the Butcher drops some hoodies, some merch, we buy it, we cop that shit, we talk about it. All we talk about is Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine, all that shit. So, Nasir, I love you, man. Salute to you too, brother. And last but not least, and I'm not gonna put too much information out there about you, my special lady, and I don't want to say your name, so I'm gonna call you, I guess I'll call you my toxic loser, because you're toxic as fuck. Nah, I'm just kidding. You're not toxic, but you get what I'm saying here. I haven't known you for too long. This hasn't been long, but it hasn't been too short either. But what I will say is, I want to say thank you a lot for taking the chance, not the chance, but just giving me the opportunity to be there in your life and giving me the shot. And hopefully this turns into something great, and I think it is turning into something great now, and I hope it continues in the upward progression that it is. And you guys, YouTube viewers, you may see her eventually, and if you do, you'll see that it worked out and that I did what I was supposed to do and she did as well, and this would be something beautiful to see. I can't thank you enough for everything, but yeah. And this girl right here deserves a special thank you. You've been there all my life. There was a time where I wouldn't eat unless you fed me. You feel me? Like, we have a connection that I don't have with anybody else, and the connection that's irreplaceable, and that is my sister. I know you're listening, I know you're watching, and I love you to death. And like, you were always there through thick and thin, no matter what. We went through everything together, and it's been a little weird without you, I will say, but I understand it's a part of life. But I do miss you a lot. And like I told you, there's a couple of girls in this world that are just irreplaceable to me, and you're one of them, of course. And like, I don't know what I'd do without you. So I love you so much. I wouldn't have made it to 20 definitely without you. So I love you to death. And we're gonna get on to the next thank yous. But that's all the thank yous I have to go around today. I will be dropping a lot more content. We got to talk about this Bad Baby 1 million in 6 hours shit, because that shit was nuts, and I have a really weird perspective on it. I do want to talk about Kevin Durant's comments and shit like that, because your boy look like he been wilding. So we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna start getting more and more into music. Mental Health Monday is coming this Monday. There's a lot of things coming for you guys. Just stay patient. It's your boy RayQuan. Thanks for viewing. If you didn't already, hit that goddamn like button and the subscribe button, nigga. No, I'm playing. But for real, support your boy. That's all I got for you guys today. It's your boy RayQuan. Peace.